Hello everyone, this is Austin from Raw Bliss. I just got back from an incredible massage, super relaxed, and wow, I feel really good. I bought a dragon fruit, it's only cost me like 7,000 dong, and then I got a papaya and 2 mangoes for free. So I got the papaya and mangoes for free. They smell amazing. The lady that I talked about in my other video that the jackfruit wasn't good, so I took it back. I gave it back to her. I was like, man, I don't want it. And then I just, I went somewhere else for jackfruit. So today, she just gave me a papaya and 2 mangoes for free. She was like, she was trying to give me jackfruit. I'm like, I don't really want jackfruit. She's just pointing at stuff. She's like, just gesturing to take it. I was like, okay, I'll just have a papaya and some mangoes. So I'm gonna make a little fruit salad out of this and enjoy.
Taste the rainbow, baby. Taste the rainbow.
All right, I'm gonna start the day with some lime, orange, cucumber, and ginger juice. Let's get that made. Ooh. Perfection. Cheers. I'm gonna take a little sip, just see how it is. Wow. Ooh. Perfectly balanced. But first, sauna time. And then I will enjoy that even more. Oh my God. Tastes so much better after a good sweat. Holy crap. And my arms are still burning. Bicep workout this morning. Went really good. Cheers, cheers. Okay, so I got some guavas. I'm gonna try these out. I'm not a big fan. Very crunchy, not very juicy, pretty bland. I'd rather have an apple, to be honest. No wonder these are so cheap. In India and Indonesia, I had these amazing soft yellow guavas and they just melt in your mouth, super juicy. This green guava, it's pretty crap. No wonder they put chili and salt on this, not very good. So I got to the center of one of them, it's pretty juicy. Pretty tasty. Kind of floral. Almost like a ripe pear. I can dig it. I don't know if I can eat 5 of them though. Not too bad. Most of those guavas were not edible. So I was like, I gotta find something else to eat. I am not satisfied at all. So I got some jackfruit. I got half a kilo. I just went to my local fruit stand and the guy was just cutting up this jackfruit. It smelled amazing. Tastes incredible. So I'm just gonna chill at the beach for a little while. Maybe do some meditation, some yoga, and just enjoy. Hope you guys are having a great day or night, wherever you are. And hope you're staying safe. Who knows what's going to happen during this today. There's the big election. So we'll see what happens. Should be interesting. You know that jackfruit is the flavoring for the juicy fruit chewing gum. Tastes exactly like it. The OG juicy fruit right here. All right, you guys. Got a video request from my friend John, one of my longtime followers. John is doing a 30-day fruit feast right now. Amazing, brother.
like you're in for a treat. Like I can't wait to hear your experience. And so I'm helping him, trying to help him a little bit through that right now. And he had a video topic for today, and it is going to be about my past marijuana consumption. So I was addicted for a good 9 years, since freshman year in high school. So I've been sober about 2 years now. I did experiment with other drugs as well, like ecstasy, mushrooms, LSD, a lot of mushrooms and LSD and weed. Those were the primary. And then once weed got legalized in my state, which was like, I forget, it was either 2014, 2015, somewhere around there. I think it was legal for like 2 years before I left in 2018. So yeah, once it got legalized, it got very cheap and very high quality, high THC contents. And that's when I got into dabs and hash oil, which is even higher THC, and it makes your tolerance go through the roof, so that you got to buy more and more dabs. And I was going through like a gram of like 80% THC dabs like every few days. So that was just near the end of my addiction. My stance on marijuana has changed a bit. Like I used to think, oh, it's no big deal. You know, God gave it to the earth, and it's like a herb that we smoke, and like Jah Rastafari and praise be to the Most High and stuff like that. Like I thought it was very, I don't know, I thought it would help my spiritual ascension, if that makes sense. Which it might for some people. I don't have anything against people who smoke it or who use it like that. I believe God gave it as an herb. Now I think a little bit differently, and that God gave it as an herb, like he has with all of the herbs and the fruits, for us to consume, not for us to essentially destroy with fire and inhale the remains. You know, it doesn't seem very in line with nature to burn something and inhale its smoke. What else would you inhale smoke? Like that doesn't make any sense. You know, our lungs are 80% water. We should be inhaling, you know, the fresh beach air and stuff like that. So I just thought a lot about this, and it changed my mind a lot. But it took a lot of reflection, and actually after multiple psychedelic trips, I started getting these downloads and these messages from, I call them angels, and or like plant teachers, as like Terence McKenna would say. You know, these, I would get like subtle pushes after each like intense trip. Like I took some heavy dosages. I have some, if you look at my Storytime playlist, I talked about my my pretty profound LSD trip with 10 tabs. And you know, after each trip I would get subtle downloads like, okay, Austin, you know, you're eating a lot of crap, you know, you deserve better, and this is why you're depressed, and you can do it, you just gotta push yourself. And like I got these messages from the universe essentially, and that's when I essentially I hit rock bottom. And then, you know, they say you bounce back, you bounce from rock bottom, like super high heights. So I went celibate, I went sober after these psychedelic trips, and I cut out people in my life that were not friends. They were not really had my best interest at heart. I noticed that when I quit smoking weed, they disappeared. They didn't want anything to do with me. I was a nice guy. I would smoke like crazy. I would always buy like a lot, and then I would just have it, and then like my friends would come over, and I would let them smoke for free. I wouldn't have them like match me or pay or anything. I was just like, yeah, let's smoke. They were lightweights. I was like, come on, let's smoke more. Let's take a dab. We're just getting started. But my friends were, they had a low tolerance. But anyways, I had to cut those people out because they really weren't. They didn't want to hang out at all. Like after I quit, or like when the drugs weren't there. I was like, oh, okay, I see what this is now. This is fiends, not friends. You can't spell friends without fiends. I'm just joking. But yeah, this is how my road to sobriety started, I guess. And then I was fruitarian when I was still smoking weed, and I was actually doing some juice fasting. I did some pretty long juice fasts, actually, like 40 days on just Concord grapes, just citrus, and you can see that it's in my playlist if you look back. And yeah, I was smoking weed the whole time, doing dabs, and yeah, it's just crazy looking back. But now I just feel so much more connected with myself, my body, and like with everything around me, rather than always being seeking something external to validate, to have like happiness, what I thought was happiness. And happiness, you don't need things. If you need things for happiness, that's not real happiness. Happiness comes from within, and happiness comes from a place of accepting yourself. So yeah, my views have changed quite a bit. I don't see myself using marijuana in the future. I actually did use it in Bali, like just one time. It was like in a social setting. We were like playing games, and like I got past it, and I was like, yeah, okay, I guess. I wanted to, peer pressure. I wanted to fit in, but yeah, I like felt really crappy afterwards. I was like, yeah, I don't know, because I was already like 1 year sober, and then I had it, and I just felt like really, really weird. And yeah, it just didn't feel right, and I didn't feel, I felt myself going back. I guess maybe because I tied it with the place where I was at back in Washington, and the person I was then, and when I was doing these drugs. And I was just sitting in my room, fat, depressed, eating chips and cookies and all the crap. I would just eat like the most disgusting, like I would make like one of those frozen pizzas, and I would just throw on like a pound of hamburger and like bacon and like tons of cheese, tons of hot sauce, like everything. Like I would put mac and cheese on pizza, like fat kid stuff. I ate like everything. I ate so much, and I was not in a good space. And Washington is very rainy. It's dreary. Like most of the year, it's just like raining constantly. And we only get like a few months out of the year that are actually sunny. And I did get out in nature a lot because I did live right next to a state park, which was amazing. The air quality was incredible. I lived near the ocean as well. I could walk there. Rode my bike a lot in the trails, which was fun. That was really great. But not much sun. Everybody's on drugs because it's Washington, and that's what people do when they don't get enough vitamin D. Is they try to seek the because their mood is crap. Like when your mood is like that, you look towards external things, like I said. So yeah, let's see if there's anything else I could expand on. Yeah, I had a bong, I had a gravity bong, like I had a glass gravity bong. I spent like so much money on this electronic nail for the dabs, so I could get it at the perfect temperature, so I could just take like little dabs and just get blasted, and play some Halo or play some Call of Duty, and that was like my life. I just wanted to play video games and get high and eat crap food, and then after that I was fruitarian, and then I thought, oh, well, this aspect of my life is healthy, so then I can pretty much destroy myself in another aspect of my life, and I feel like a lot of people can vibe with that. When we do something that is good for us, we're like, oh, I deserve to do this because I'm doing this. That's healthy. So I deserve to do this thing that's unhealthy, like a cheat day, for example. It's like, do you really love yourself? That's the question. It's like, oh, I love myself on these days, but I don't love myself on this day. And it's really just self-sabotage, and that's what I find in all these drugs. I used to do ecstasy. I used to go to raves till like 3 in the morning, and man, it just destroys you. It really does. It eats you up from the inside. So yeah, I hope I think I covered a lot of things with my past addiction in this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'm trying to think of something else that I could add. Yeah, I would spend like $200, $300 a month sometimes on weed. Like that was most of my. I was also working at Jack in the Box for like a year, and everybody there smoked weed. So we would get together after work and smoke weed and like grab a $5 pizza because the $5 pizza's right there. We would get free food at Jack in the Box, and I think I talked about this in one of my other Storytime videos too. So let me know if you guys like the Storytime videos. I love doing them. They don't seem to get very many views. Sometimes they don't get monetized because I'm talking about drugs, of course. So it's all good. John, thank you so much for your donation. That really means the world to me. And I hope you like this video. So thank you guys so much. I'm just here at the beach. It's a beautiful day. It's about 12 o'clock, and there's no one here. I'm just chilling, like watching the waters, and I thought I'd make this video. So please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace and love.